Hi folks, and welcome back. Now, I've been out at the neighbour's house nearly all evening drinking about half a gallon of glue wine, so I think this is the perfect psychological state to play a really in-depth, tactical, strategic war game that's extremely complicated. So let's jump back in. Oh, before we jump back in though, I need to mention that I've got 2 copies of King Arthur Knight's Tale to give away, and you'll find the link either in my Discord channel, which you can find a link to in the description if you're not already a member, or if you go up to the top of this YouTube page under the Communities tab, you'll find the link in there in a community post. So if you haven't seen any of that, I've got some videos up on the channel. Do go and check it out. It's kind of like a turn-based tactical game where you control the squad of the Knights of the Round Table in mystical Avalon. It's an alternative King Arthur story. So anyway, 2 copies to give away, which I'll be drawing the winners of on Friday the 22nd of December. So if you want something early for Christmas, or to keep you busy over the Christmas period if you haven't got any other games, then maybe you'll get drawn as one of the lucky winners. Anyway, I figured that over the last couple of episodes, I've made too many silly mistakes in the Sweden gameplay. One which really annoyed me was trying to justify war against Finland and picking one of these territories which the Soviets kept pushing into, which cancelled my justification, which means I didn't get to go to war with them before Britain guaranteed them. There might be a possibility of us undoing that if I can turn them communist, but that's going to be hard. However, we have spies. I might give it a go, and therefore we might be able to turn this communist. I think that might cause Britain to stop guaranteeing them, because I think they only guarantee democratic countries. We'll see. It's a theory, and that would allow us to declare this Nordic Union. What's it called? The option down the bottom of here. Nordic Unity, which would be quite nice. Ooh, we get Shetland Islands claim. Oh, nice. Okay, interesting. There's some other things in there as well. So it's a possibility that we'll look into. Right, now on top of that, I think we're going to reorganize the army a little bit, because we are looking at an offensive war against Germany at some point as well. So I think what we actually want is this chap here. I think we want him as a new field marshal. So let's replace him with Yildu. He's pretty good. That guy's pretty good anyway. But I want this chap because if I go in here, we're going to promote him. And then we're going to create a brand new army group. Who should we use? We'll put him in, because these are going to be in the first wave of the attack. And there we go. We have a brand new field marshal, offensive doctrine. This is what we like to see. Organization first. I'm going to go charismatic on this one, and then we're going to add some stuff in. So he is my cavalry commander. He also gives bonuses to mechanized and other stuff. So I think he's going to be a decent choice for that job. Meanwhile, we do have a whole cavalry force in here, which may as well go under him and get the benefits of that too. Nice. Okay, so that's rearranged. Let's put some aircraft right on the border here. What do we have? We have quite a few, actually. There we go. There's another 600 planes that we've just thrown up. Sweet. I mean, we are building our airfields and stuff around here. Let's get them training. And when we get some research going, I think we'll get some better radar. And we also want to push towards new tank models, because the stuff we're using at the moment is okay, but we want to push to have some much better tank models. And we're going to need more experience, because if I go and edit it's this one, this motorized division. It's pretty decent with a decent punch. Oh, are we making armored cars? I better check that we're making armored cars. But it's going to need, what's he going to need for this? We've got that, so that gives us reconnaissance. We're going to need logistics. We're going to need engineers, and I think we're probably going to need... I'm going to put in support artillery, because we should probably always have that. And that does that. Wow, that boosts the defense up quite nicely. It's not that we need defense, of course. We need more soft attack. For the last one, we might go anti-air, or I might create an anti-air unit to go in here, because they're reasonably cheap to produce. Speaking of which, let's have a look in our production and sort this out as well. So we've got aircraft like flying out the doors at the moment, literally. That was, I didn't mean to say that, but it just sort of came out. There we go. We do have interwar armoured cars. Do we not have the better one? Okay, we need to get the better one. We don't need to be using that. I could switch something over. We have an awful lot of this artillery that's not in use. That's something we could add to the infantry divisions to give them some more oomph in the attack. Do you know what? We could do that straight away. On this guy, couldn't we? Let's just have a look. What if I went and edited that? Oh, they've already got 2. Combat width is 24. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going for 3. It just makes them a combat width of 27. That's starting to get a little bit high. Unless... What's the organisation? See, the organisation's not that high. I don't want that to go any lower. I can make these massive and put more infantry in, but we're starting to expend quite a lot by that point. This one... This has poor organisation now because I've added all that stuff in. And the combat width is 20. I'm going to put in an extra... Oh, we're stuck at the moment. Okay, I've spent enough. Oh, let's look at all that lovely air XP up there. Let's alter that. Do we want Ace Generation? No, I think we want this one, don't we? Yep, we want that one. We've got that cheap at the moment as well. So our Air Force is going to be in a proper ass-kicking mood when it goes in, which is going to be great. Ground support integration. Yep. That's a big spend. That was good. Trade interdiction base strike. I'm going to go fleet in being because it's got some bonuses for everything that's quite nice in there. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so our forces are beefing up. UK is cancelled. Everything's cancelled. The non-aggression pact. What's this? Invite to faction? No, go away. And then we've got a non-aggression pact. I'll take the non-aggression pacts from those that matter. I haven't put anything into training just yet. We've got the manpower. I'm just waiting to finalise, I think, the design. Actually, no. No, let's go for... Let's go for that. We're going to be well short of quite a lot of things. But that's okay. We'll go for 4 to start with, and then we'll see where we pick up from there. Materials. Rubber, we are short of for 16. By the way, I figured out what happened to all our civilian factories. It does say special projects, and you guys probably had worked this out anyway. It's going in the preparation for our collaboration government scheme that we're going off down here. I hadn't realised, though, it would take the entirety of my civilian factories, the entirety of my nation's industrial capability has just gone on that for about 2 weeks or so. So that caught me out a bit, but it's okay. So I've got the ship launcher. That's fine. Was that so I could then go making the better submarines? Was that where I was working to with that? We do have the stuff for that, so that would be a thing. We're a bit ahead on that one. Let me go over to tanks. We're not far ahead of this, so we are gonna race ahead onto this and try and get some better tanks already. And the stuff we're producing. I'll also want the engines out there, I think, too. Rubber. It's worth trying to trade for some rubber. We could go British Malaya. Screw it. I'm going to go United Kingdom. Oh, I don't have any at the moment. That's why I've got no rubber. It's because even the factories I was trading with have been eaten up by this scheme. So it cancelled all my trades. I remember that now. That's a weird one. A very weird one. Don't think we have any special decisions to take. And Mongolia is still trying to buy stuff off us. I'd rather anyone else would buy it. Do we want a military high command? We've got, I think, everything else where it needs to be, unless I decide to change those. And I don't think I will. So this would give us an artillery expert, a concealment expert, or the capital ships. I think, right. So now we've got that. I think we've probably got... Ooh, nice. Okay. I think we've probably got as much political power spent as we need. So if I needed to mess around, I could do it with that. Because what you can do is these major nations will guarantee the independence of smaller ones. But it costs some political power to do so. So if I start declaring, not declaring, but justifying against Portugal, is that already in? No, that's not guaranteed. So what the UK would have to do is either start guaranteeing other countries, and that would eat up all its political power, or eventually they might cancel guaranteeing Finland. It's another theory. I just need rid of that guarantee of independence. That's all I need. How we do that is going to be interesting, shall we say. Right, how's the Navy looking? We've got 2 more escorts. That's good. Put them in there. We want to build some more submarines, I think. So let me take... We've got escorts that we have coming out. We're churning out these. Shame I don't have any spare. What I'm doing is I'm going to take 2 of those. I'm going to put these on new subs. Whoops. So we're going to go for 1940s... Wait a minute. Do I not have a 1940 submarine? I thought I had the 1940 submarine. I do have a 1940 submarine. I can see the 1936 class. Oh, it's there at the bottom. Okay. It's because it's greyed out. I was just assuming it looked like an old one. Right, okay, let's go for torpedo tubes, best engines, torpedo tubes, we don't ask any questions, the snorkel, because I like those, and torpedo tubes, that's a lot of torpedoes, save, and that's what we're going for, and we'll put the raiding fleet to work at this, and we'll put 2 of those in, and I would like to probably get a bit more of this going on, because it's amazing that it's like, this is the only... Steel is the only thing that I actually have plenty of materials in. At the moment, anyway. Right, that's fine. Is this thing finished? This thing's finished, right, we can trade now. We've got the factories back. So let's go and get some rubber. Keep that on pause while I keep an eye on this. We'll get it from... Yeah, we'll get it from the UK. They seem quite reliable. Reliable bunch. Good. So we're going to get that. We'll probably need some fuel. That's coming from the USA. I'm going to put that on 2. I can't remember what we were at, but no more collaboration governments, I think. So, whoa, hang on. We've got everything researched here. This is nice. So we've got the new artilleries to make, which is... That's really good. Let's get on with... We're well ahead of time on this stuff. Do we want to switch over to that? What about aircraft? We're fine. Did I ever get the cannons? I've never got the cannons done. It's okay. We're probably fine on aircraft. Did I ever make the better... What the hell is the air... What's... Okay, let me just check. We have got that done. None of these affect the planes, do they? No, as long as we had the rocket artillery, that's good. Right, industry, where are we at with this? 1943. Let's go for production efficiency cap plus 10%. I'm going to go into that one. And... Oh, we have another to pick. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, in that case... Oh, what's in... let's get those. Oh, I was going to do that, wasn't I? Let's get the better armoured cars churned out. See, we're just tooling up our mechanised divisions. And we need to change over the big guns. And I think... Yeah, that's still on basic. So, we're... Oh, okay. I should have done this. Improved small airframe. We'll go 1 engine. And we'll put a defense turret because I think that sounds cool. Special modules. Oh, hang on. We want dive brakes. And special modules. Self-sealing fuel tanks. I can't put everything on. Range minus 10%. Air defense 6. Air defense 4. These are way better, aren't they? Yeah. Let's get a bit more air defense on. And then I want the rocket rails. Slap those up. Can we have lots of rocket rails? Bomb locks. Boom. That looks like a ground attack aircraft then. Like a proper job. Admittedly, the turret is a bit mad. But screw it. What's it made that look like? It's made it like look like one of those. Cool. Let's go in. Let's get some new stuff going. Maybe should have done that a while ago. But never mind. Better late than never. Right. Let's have a look at the spying business down here. 140 days for it to do that. 3 military factories. What do we really need to churn out in great numbers? I'm honestly not sure at this point. We've got lots of things building up. Probably the new tanks, right? These were improved medium tanks. Or what about lots and lots of... Yeah, let's go mechanized. We'll put those into there. Rubber processing. This is all just to try and help our own situation over here. The aircraft. Can we research? It's a little bit ahead of time. A little bit too ahead of time. 202 days. But we do want the engine. I'm going to set that off going. The other stuff's researching away quite happily. How's Russia holding? It is holding. These are... Right, let's go for something more exciting than something in here. We're going to probably look over... I was looking at this. It would create a faction, the Scandinavian Defence Union. But I don't know how it's going to affect Norway and Denmark, because they don't exist. But Finland does exist. And Iceland does exist, but they're not getting the options. So, and I don't know. I just don't know. However, there's some amazing stuff down there. And the other one is to go into a treaty with the Soviet Union, which I don't particularly want to do either. And there's some great stuff down here as well. Do I want the naval stuff? What's that giving us? It's giving us a dockyard. Dockyard out plus 10%. It's okay. Research bonus for battleships. Or retool dockyards. Small scale hull, which grants light hull production cost minus 15%. And submarine as well. There are some nice things up here. Ship repair speed is nice. I'm gonna say my navy is probably okay. Probably. This one gives me armor speed, cavalry attack, cavalry speed, breakthrough. It doesn't actually lead to anything else itself. And the rapid response, armor speed plus 8%. Do you know what? I'm going to take that, because that sounds pretty useful, and it gives us some research bonuses for support tech. So, Italy's nearly conquered. Or reconquered. Vichy France isn't drawn into the war. Germany is doing well over here, but at some point I think we can go charging through and do a pretty nifty job on them. I just need to keep an eye on what's going on over there. The Allies are into Yugoslavia. Did Greece? Greece must have got involved. Yeah, Greece is part of the Allies. What do we have? This is the armor technology tree. What's this one? Armor technology. Reliability up, but production cost up as well. Production efficiency cap. What did I go for over here? This will give us production resource penalty. And armor plus 5%. Let's go for that one, because we're okay for the resources at the moment. That's not really causing any bother. What will that give me? Armored cars improved. Max speed and defense. Should we go for one of those? that one? Well, I mean, I'll go for that one. We're about to research a better one anyway. How are we doing for tanks in reserve? We have not as many as I thought, but we have some. A good amount of trucks. We're a bit out of mechanized, so I think the mechanized stuff needs to be a little bit focused. 1 a day, 2 a day, and that's going to improve nicely. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're going to be able to reach our goals on the mechanized stuff. Vichy France joined the Axis. Okay, well, I saw that was going to come. The other thing we could do, and I'm tempted to do this, if I take a military factory and we go and produce a new armoured vehicle, and I take the improved medium tank chassis, let's go with, what do we need for this? Change that roll to, right, I need to put the gun on as, it's under small, is it? Improved anti-air gun. There isn't a medium one for this, is there? No, it is just under small, the anti-air gun. Right, so change that to anti-air. Can we change that to, what does that do? A one-man turret. That seems to knacker the reliability. And that knackers the speed. And the breakthrough goes down. I'll leave it as it is. Stay as it is. Put a radio on. This is already looking quite expensive, isn't it? Oh, it's something else I need to worry about the speed, though, isn't it? God damn it. Forget about that, then. Tell you what I'm going to do. We'll edit this, and we'll put the anti-air stuff in. Support anti-air. In like that. That's going to be the way to do that, I think. So, organisation goes down. It does have some firepower and some decent breakthrough. It's a bit of a mixed thing, this. I could possibly fit in another armoured battalion in there. We shall see. Have quite a mighty navy. 29 destroyers. I've got 31 light ships. I don't think it's enough to fully screen the cruisers, but it might be, but it would be a bit close. I usually work on like 4 screening ships to 1 capital ship. But that's because I think in that calculation, I think I have built in a little bit of redundancy in case we take some casualties. And the destroyers in there are not very good, so I don't think it would be a great idea to be relying on that in a surface battle. What are we short of? Rubber 12. Are we really that short on rubber? We can take another one from the UK. I guess I did put the production cost up because of the design I was working on for... What was it? Designed for the tanks? Rapid Response Force. Tank development. This gives us armor technology production cost and a research bonus. So give me that one. And with that, we might be able to leapfrog forward to the modern tanks really early. And that would be something. Yugoslavia has capitulated. Oh, okay. And the Yugoslavia's getting wiped out. I thought that was the Allies invading, but it doesn't look like it's working out quite as they maybe hoped. As we progress towards 1943. Let's have a look how my spies are doing. This is in progress, 34 days. We shall come back in February, and that job will be done. Nice, this is good. We're on to improving railways now. Have we got the max radar that we can do? I'll put another one in there. And you know what? It might be nice to have one up on the Finnish border as well. I don't think they're too urgent. We'll have some fuel silos. Let's do some of these. And these might be more urgent. We still have a nice number of civilian factories, so that's good. We've got AA guns in there, right on the border. Haven't got them anywhere else. I'm going to rely on my fantastic Swedish Air Force to keep me well and truly safe here. Loads of manpower building up. We've got more fighters. We've got a lot of fighters. We've got more close air support. This is awesome. You bastard. It sneakily didn't do that for me. Right, click OK. Thank you. Train. So we got this thing. The improved armoured car. We're going for the links. I could go straight up there. Let's go and see if we've got any... yeah, we've got research bonuses. I would probably like... Yeah, let's get the supply thing going, because we've got those everywhere. And then let's get the links in there. And did we train all those? Nearly. Nearly. Those are the older style aircraft, but they are fine. We've got planes everywhere, look. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The Navy's looking pretty... Not the Navy. The Air Force is looking pretty good. And we've got some more points. What will this give us? That'll give us tactical bombing, air superiority. Let's have that. Stacks of air XP coming in. So Germany's going to feel the full force of the Swedish Air Force. Right, that's looking good. We're going to get this researched. And then from there, we're going to get our bonus for modern armor, and we're going to get modern armor in production super early. Dutch East Indies has capitulated. I don't know. I think the Soviet Union are pushing back here. I don't think Germany's doing its thing. I've only got 4 divisions of these guys. Like, I would like a lot more. We've nearly got the mechanized stuff tapped out, though. The infantry equipment's looking great. We're building up loads of armoured cars, so I think we can reduce the armoured car production. 1 factory, I think, is going to be enough for that. The trains, we've got loads of. Let's convert old tanks into new ones. We should have plenty of tanks. We have lots of infantry equipment. Do you know what? I just don't know. What do we need? Are we short of anything? There's lots of artillery in stock. Lots of anti-air. We could put them on fighters and close air support, but I'll put them into this for now. And we can shift them around later. Right. Awesome. This is going to give us production efficiency gain, range and naval attack. Well, range is always good. What's this one? Max speed and agility? Yeah, I don't think there's any question about this. Can we have it? We'll go for this one. Oh, hang on. Just. Oh, I've clicked it. Never mind. I'm assuming that would require that one anyway. Yes, it would. So that's fine. So we've got political power building up here, and there's not a lot we can do with it that's meaningful at this stage. I'm just going to go and check. We would lose a slot if we did this. We're in February. Right, get the spies out. Give me... Right, let's go and see what mischief we can cause in Finland. I want to try and cause a little bit of trouble over there. And the last thing I just want to check is the situation in Iceland. This is on its way down. I could speed this up by building a load of stuff over there or sending a ton of stuff over. We're running out of convoys. Oh, okay. I need to... This is excellent. We've got these tanks development, which is brilliant. Right, this gives us land forts, which I don't care about. This gives us cost reduction for some doctrines, which is which is great. For 35 days, that is quite good. This will replace domestic tank production with let fly or gun. So effective change. Let's see. Towed anti-air, air attack plus air percent, plus 8%. Anti-tank plus 8%. Towed artillery plus 8%. That's good. Replace domestic tank production. Right, okay, so what is that one? Domestic tank production. Oh, no, that would change it. Okay, but I want my armoured division and my production. It says replace it with. It definitely says not modified by. Right, so it would get rid of it. So I don't think I actually do want that. So I probably want this one, right? Yeah, 35 days, and we get a nice little bonus on lots of things. And then we can get the extra research slot, and then we will be flying away. Something's tickling my arm down here. It just must be my jumper. I keep looking down.